Gracie, Gracie. Well, where's Gracie? I told her to put things out for Sunday supper tonight. Yeah. Well, it looks like she did that, but I don't know where she's at. Oh, she's got a pile of stuff out here. I wonder if she's finished. If this is all she's got. Well, hey, let's talk about it and see what's on her mind, okay? Well, she's got out celery and carrots. She's got all kinds of things out here. Not a whole lot of seasoning. I wonder what's up. Oh, well, hello there, friends and family. You caught me. Yeah, it's a Sunday afternoon. You'll have to take me how I am. You know, makeup lady's off. Gracie, she don't want to pitch in, except do her kitchen chores. Yeah, and it's a chilly, rainy, and has been a stormy night. So yeah, we're looking a little rough. We had to stay up and watch the storms. But that doesn't mean we still don't gotta eat. Because yes, we do. And of course it's Sunday, so we gotta make Sunday supper, which was always a treat when I was growing up. Back then, we didn't always have meat every dinner, but you could bet on one thing, we'd have some meat on Sunday. It was whether one of those, real fine pot roasts, roasted chicken, or what have you. Yeah, it might have been a meatloaf. Who knows? Sunday was always a special time at our house. Maybe it was at yours too. And maybe you'll share in the comments below the video what was one of your favorite meals that your family prepared when you were growing up on Sunday supper too. But hey, let's take a look real quick and see what Gracie's got out here and what her thoughts might be. Yeah, she's got a little surprise in it for me, and it makes me think about things, I've learned over the past several years that I hadn't always known all in my life. And as you know, my videos always come with a story and a little bit of education as well as entertainment too. Well, let's see what she's got out here. What's on her mind? Yeah, well, she's got us out one of those all natural premium Cornish hens. Yeah, without giblets. Contains less than 4% retained water. No antibiotics ever. Ooh, that's delicious. But did you know, and something I want to tell you right now, that I didn't always know all my life. See, I always thought Cornish hens, or sometimes they're called rock Cornish game hens, I always thought this was a game bird. Little did I know, it's just another type of chicken. Yes, it is, and maybe you didn't know that. It's actually a cross between a Cornish chicken and a Plymouth Rock chicken. Yeah, both are chickens. Neither are game birds, and neither are found in the wild. No, they're not. Another interesting fact about your Cornish game hens, or Cornish hens, or rock Cornish game hens, or what have you, or whatever they're called, is they're actually harvested when they're very young. Yeah, they're considered a very young, and therefore tender and more mild chicken. Yes, they are. They're actually in the broiler class, and they're rather small. But because they're harvested so young, the meat tends to be more mild and more juicy and tender. Imagine that. Maybe you knew that. Maybe you didn't. But for most of my life, I didn't know it either. But I'm so glad I do now. And yeah, they're a little pricey, unless you can pick them up on sale. And this one just happens to be from our fine friends at Tyson Foods. So that's going to be our protein for our Sunday supper tonight. And I guess she's got everything out here to build around it. Ooh, I can see she's got some fine russet potatoes from our fine friends at Dole. Oh, that'll go good with it. She's got some carrots. Oh yeah, I love me some carrots, don't you? You know, we had them in pot roast. We had them in smothered pork chops and what have you. And of course, she's got some celery there. I'm thinking to add that crisp celery taste. And of course, she's got some onions. And a couple of cloves of garlic too. She may be a little slim on this garlic. Who knew? So now, what I got to do is figure out what we're going to do for spices. Let me see what we can add to it and make it all the more better tonight. And hey, I'm so glad all of you stopped by, because you can share in this too. Now I'm thinking just offhand to jazz that little premium Cornish hen up. Yeah, we're going to use some Slap Your Mama right there with white pepper. Oh man. Yeah, that's Cajun seasoning from Belle Platte, Louisiana it is. Ooh, and you know, if you're cooking poultry, you know what you got to have. You got to have some poultry seasoning. Hey, my mother, my grandmother and great-grand always had this on hand. And then what goes better with poultry and such is, of course, thyme. And I'm thinking there's going to be some butter in this recipe too, since Gracie's challenged me to cook it on up. But yeah, that's what she's got here. And I may dig through a few other things and add them in too. It all depends on how I'm going to be cooking it. And see, that's what y'all don't know. When I do one of these, what could you do with a Cornish Game Hen too? And that gets us back to an important part of this video where I learned so much, and the whole community does too. Because I do these quite often. You know, I put up a video of what I got on hand, and I let you guess what I'm going to be doing with it. And I also let you let your fingers dance upon the keys and tell me what you would do with similar ingredients. What's your favorite recipes and what you've done in the past. We all learn from that. And actually, I pick up some amazing recipes that I didn't even know. And I think others do too. So that's a start right there. And of course there'll be salt and pepper too. And I'm thinking, like I said, there's got to be some butter thrown in as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments below the video just what you could do with all of this. Would it be a casserole, roasted, baked, or stewed? There's many ways to prepare this premium Cornish hen too. Woo! Hey, those drippings are going to be so fine, you can make some gravy to enjoy for days thereafter. But let me also know what you think about these little chickens, the Cornish hens. Are they as tasty as I think they are? Well, I believe they are, and so does the kitty crew. Well, friend and family, as you can see, we got it all laid out. And I might add a few things along the way, depending on how I choose to cook it. But like I say, this is one of those participation videos that I like so much, and I know many of you do too, because it gives you an opportunity to share your thoughts, what you do and have done in the past with the ingredients here on the counter on hand. And I do hope, wherever you may be, that you're enjoying it with your friends and family too. And I hope you weathered the storms that came through last night, because some in Tennessee didn't, and some died, and many were injured. And they need our prayers and whatever we can do for them as well. So hey, until I, Gracie, which I think is asleep because she worked so hard. You know, her brain is hurting. She had to take a nap. The kitty crew, Cleo, Spooky, Speedy. Sometimes he Cleo, and old Fluffy Muffin too. See you on that next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. You'll be seeing what I came up with. And was it yummy too? I'm thinking so. And I know Gracie will too. So hey, y'all take care. Stay safe out there. May God bless you as you bless those in your lives. Goodbye for now. Woo, Lordy, this is making me hungry. Just the possibilities. Oh, they're endless. But I gotta come up with one in a jiffy. 'Cause the light's going low. Oh, later all.